Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm really excited about today's video. Today I'm going to be sharing all of my favorite products from Smashbox. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to just go through and tell you about all the products while I'm doing my makeup with those products, so you guys can see how they work and also know my thoughts about them and why I like them. So let's go ahead and just jump right into the video. So obviously when you're doing your makeup, the first thing you want to start off with is primer. So I'm going to talk about the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I really like this primer because it's super moisturizing on your skin and it really does a good job of blurring your pores, and it really makes foundation go on a lot smoother over it. Sometimes I definitely forget to put on primer if I'm just like in a hurry, and I'll put on my foundation and immediately notice a difference that my foundation is not going on as well and it's not blending as well. So that is one of my favorite parts about this primer, is that it makes your foundation look flawless. And not only that, but it makes your foundation last way longer. When I forget to wear primer, my foundation will lift in certain areas, like around my nose and around my mouth. This primer is just really good at keeping the foundation on all day and looking flawless all day. So moving on to foundation, I have been using the Smashbox Studio Skin Hydrating Foundation, and I absolutely love this foundation. It is full coverage and it feels like there's nothing on your skin. It's fantastic. It goes on flawlessly, it's lightweight, it really is hydrating. It feels like a BB cream, but it covers like a foundation, and it's just the perfect formula. So moving on to brows, my favorite brow pencil that I've ever used is the Smashbox Brow Tech Matte Pencil. This brow pencil is super nice because there's a lot of product in it, so it's definitely worth the money. And it's a super precise pencil that lets you get just really nice hair-like strokes and make it look like a natural perfect brow. And there's also a spoolie on the other end, which is very helpful. Yeah, I really love this brow pencil. And I really need to get my brows done, so just please ignore how my brows look right now. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with probably one of my all-time favorite products from Smashbox ever. I have two products from Smashbox that are like my top two overall products, and this is one of them. It is the Smashbox Studio Skin 24-Hour Waterproof Concealer. I probably can't say enough good things about this concealer. I've gone through, I think, 3 tubes of this already because I just use it so much and it's so good. This concealer is super full coverage, but it's not thick, and it's super blendable, it's creamy, it's smooth, it gives you a flawless look and full coverage, and it's just the best concealer I've ever used. Okay, so moving on, I don't have a powder from Smashbox. That's something that we actually just got in brand new, and I haven't even tried it out yet. So if the new Smashbox setting powder that we have at the Wildcat Shop is something that you'd like to see in a video, go ahead and let me know and I can totally do that for you. We got a lot of new exciting products in, so I might do a video dedicated to all the new stuff that we got in, so let me know if that's something that you'd like to see. Okay, so now I think I'm just going to continue going on with my face products. So next I'm going to go in with bronzer, and I use the Smashbox Bronze Lights, and I am using the shade Warm Matte. So I really like this bronzer. It's not a contour shade. Typically when you're going in with contour, you want to do more of a cool toned color, but I use this mostly for warming up my skin. But it's a really nice shade and it goes on flawlessly. It's not patchy, it's smooth, and it works great. Okay, so I just went ahead and applied some blush as well, and now I'm going to finish off the face with highlight. My favorite Smashbox highlight is the Smashbox Spotlight palette in the shade Pearl. So it just looks like this, and you get 3 highlight shades in that. And I like to take this on just a fluffy highlight brush and just apply that starting with my cheekbones. I like a bright highlight, and this is definitely that. Yeah, it's just bright and stunning and beautiful, and I love it. And then I just like to take a pencil brush and apply the highlighter down the bridge of my nose, under my brow bones, in the inner corners of my eyes, and on my cupid's bow as well. So now I'm going to go in and start on the eyes, and I know that I've talked about this before, but I couldn't have a favorites video without this. This is the Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer, and it is the best shadow primer that I've ever used. It makes your eyeshadows way more pigmented, and it makes them last all day, 24 hours. Okay, so I'm going to talk about my favorite Smashbox eyeshadows. I'm going to start with the Smashbox Cover Shot Ablaze palette. I've mentioned on my channel before that this is my favorite of the Cover Shot palettes. I love the pink shades, the oranges, the browns, golds. It's just all of my favorite eyeshadow colors in one palette. We do have several other palettes and new ones that have just come in. So come by the Wildcat Shop and check it out and you can decide which color scheme is your favorite. Moving on to the Smashbox Photo Edit Eyeshadow Trios. Now these I have done a video on already, but I'm going to talk about my favorite of these. Just like my favorite colors. You probably already know from seeing the videos that I've done on my channel that I really like pink eyeshadow and red eyeshadow and just warm tones. So, of course, one of my favorite eyeshadow trios is the Trio Tag Me, which is just stunning pink colors, and I think that this is just one of the most beautiful trios. And these eyeshadow trios are just super high quality eyeshadows. They're super pigmented. They go on great and stay on all day. Moving on is the Smashbox Trio On Location, and I used this in my Halloween video of my Galaxy makeup look. And really the main reason why I love this trio is the blue color. This blue is just stunning. It is so pigmented and beautiful. It makes the whole trio for me. And then next, I'm gonna go in with the trio that I'm using today, which is the Trio Showmance. I love the colors as well. I love brown eyeshadows. They're just super gorgeous and natural looking, but I love this green eyeshadow as well. And I know that I haven't done a green look before, so I think that's what I'm gonna go in with today. So I'm just starting out by taking the green color, which is called Hundo, and putting that on the outer corner and blending that through my crease as well. And I'm just leaving the inner portion of my lid blank. And then I'm just going to go in with a smaller crease brush and the shade Hold My Gold, and just go ahead and use that to blend out the edges of the green. And then I'm just going to take my finger and dip into the shade Borrowed Bling. I'm just going to place that on my lid in the spot where I had left blank. And I'm also going to bring that into the inner corner as well. And then I'm going to take a fluffy brush and dip into the shade Hold My Gold again and apply that to the center of my eyelids to add a little bit more dimension. So then I'm just going to go ahead and move on to the lower lash line, and I'm going to take a fluffy brush and go back into the shade Borrowed Bling and place that on the inner corner of my lower lash line. And then I'm going back into the shade Hundo and placing that on the outer corner of my lower lash line. Okay, so there is the finished eyeshadow look, and next I'm going to go in with my favorite eyeliner from Smashbox, which is the Smashbox Always On Liquid Eyeliner. This eyeliner is great because it lasts for 24 hours. It stays looking flawless throughout the entire day, and it doesn't feather out when it goes on. It goes on really smoothly. And I really like the applicator on this. It does have a felt tip applicator, and it's thin and firm enough that it's really easy to apply your eyeliner. This eyeshadow does not really match my shirt today, but that's okay. We're just gonna keep going. So next I'm gonna finish off my eyes by doing lashes, and I'm going to start out with the Smashbox Photo Finish Lash Primer. When I first heard of this, I thought that it was gonna be just like another product to like get you to spend your money that doesn't really do anything, but it actually does a lot. It really makes your lashes longer. You have to be careful though, because when you're applying the mascara after, you have to make sure that you coat all of your lashes and make sure that none of the white from the primer is still sticking through. But other than that, makes your lashes look super long and beautiful, and it protects them and prepares them for mascara. Okay, then for mascara, I'm just gonna go in with the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara. I absolutely love this mascara. It has the perfect wand with it. It coats all of your lashes. This mascara really lifts your lashes and gives them a lot of volume. But the thing that I really love about this mascara is that it separates your lashes perfectly and keeps them from getting clumpy whatsoever. Okay, so it's time to move on to my last favorite, and I'm very excited about this one. So I know that when I talked about the concealer, I mentioned that it was one of 2 of my all-time favorite Smashbox products, and this next product is my second all-time favorite product, and it is the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick. This liquid lipstick is so pigmented, and it stays on forever, which is probably why they're called Always On. One thing that's really great about Smashbox is that they're fantastic at making really long wearing products. These lipsticks dry down really well, and normally you would think that'd be a bad thing, like, oh, it dries out your lips and it makes them look just dry and chapped and not good. But when it dries down so that it feels like there's nothing on your lips. They don't feel dry, it just feels like you're wearing nothing. And so they're super comfortable to wear and they last a really long time. Okay, so first up I'm swatching the Always On liquid lipstick in the shade Out Loud, and this is just like a really beautiful burnt orange color. I feel like this color is perfect for fall, and I've really just been loving the color orange lately, so not surprising that this is one of my favorite colors at this moment. I really like this lipstick and I think that it looks really good, and like I said, it's perfect for fall. So the next shade that I'm swatching is the Always On liquid lipstick in the shade Boss, and I really feel like this is the perfect red shade. It's not too blue toned and not too orange toned. It's right in the middle. It's a perfect Wildcat red color. It would also be great for the holidays. I love a good red lipstick, and this one is just a beautiful bright red. So now I'm swatching the Always On liquid lipstick in the shade Dream Huge. And you guys have probably picked up by now that my favorite color is pink. And I love wearing this lipstick when I have a bright pink eyeshadow on. And this is just a gorgeous, bright, rosy pink shade, which is my favorite type of pink. So I absolutely love this lipstick. Okay, so now I'm swatching the Always On liquid lipstick in the shade Babe Alert, which is another really rosy pink. And typically when I'm picking out liquid lipsticks, I gravitate towards a nude mauvey pink like this. So obviously this had to be in my favorites video, and it is definitely one of my all-time favorite colors of this lipstick. Okay, so lastly, I'm going in with my current favorite shade of this lipstick, as well as the shade that I have chosen to match my eye look, which is the Always On liquid lipstick in the shade Stepping Out. And this is just a beautiful, beautiful nude lipstick. This lipstick is a classic nude lipstick, but it also has a pinky undertone, which works really well with my skin tone. And it really is a beautiful nude color, and you can pair it with pretty much any eye look. Okay, so there is the finished look using all of my Smashbox favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have found the information useful, and hopefully I have inspired you to go try some of these Smashbox products, because they really are fantastic products that I use on a daily basis. If you have any other questions about any products that Smashbox has, you can come by and see me at the Wildcat Shop, and I can also help you try out some of the products if you'd like. So as I mentioned before, we did just get a ton of new Smashbox makeup in, so if there's something that you came by to pick up that was out of stock before, come back and check again, because we probably have it in now. And we've also gotten a ton of new products. We got new metallic lipsticks, we got new cover shot palettes, we got new foundation shades, and we have setting powder now. So we have a lot of new and amazing products in, so come by and check us out, and let me know if you want to see a video on all the new products that we've gotten in, because I can definitely put that up for you guys. But yeah, I think that's all I have. So don't forget to like and subscribe and check out my social media, which I'll have listed below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and have an awesome day.